Good morning and welcome to the GrapCoin YouTube account. Here's one more movie link update. There hasn't been much of a response to the support zone I talked about in my last videos as shown by the link chart. The micro support zone on the chart is between $13.39, $914.31 one. Even though there hasn't been a noticeable reply yet, there may be a seismic shift in the Now the blue count begins. To help you remember, the link chart probably reached its highest point on March 10th during wave 1. Having said that, on March 10th and 11th at about $23, we finished a 5-wave pattern to the upside. Not often do prices go back 3 waves as shown by the 5-wave pattern that ended last year from the June lows. There has been a pretty big wave because the support area was only hit a few weeks ago. Because the wave degree is so high during the hour, it's clear that the chart only went down in 3 waves. Based on the blue case, I would say it was a wave pattern even though they don't happen very often. It might also take a while to finish wave 2, but I think we should be in the late stages instead of the beginning. In the world of Bitcoin, they happen often enough that we need to think about them. This is what we would say, okay, how could the upside happen or occur if a low is in? According to Elliott wave, the first sign of a low formation always needs 5 waves to come before it can happen. The price action between this low and this high overlaps, so the only way for the price to move up is in a vertical pattern. Also, the rise that began on April 18th was either too strong or too short to be called a third wave, and the fall was too small to be called an acceleration. So I think this is just the first wave of the third wave right now, and the B wave that comes next should hold 1,339 in the from the blue scenario's point of view now, a break below 1,339 would mean things are getting worse, but if we can already see a response to this support zone, that is the area between 1,339 and 1,431, then the price might go up to $16.97 the next recovery. In a third wave, 1.38, the price should go up. After that, it should go down in a fourth wave and then rise again in a fifth wave. We won't be able to be sure that a low has been formed until we get 5 waves in 1782. It's possible that the fourth wave, also called a B wave, has already reached its peak. This would be proven by a break below the low of April 17th to 18th, which is about $12.80. If that level is passed, the fifth wave will come in and go down. Then what would be the next disadvantage? $10.68, 8 to 50% retracement level, and the next level of support going down. For sure, there is some fundamental support around $955 if the drop gets worse. The price of $892 is another Fibonacci base. We need to look at the whole support zone for wave 2, which goes up to $6.90. Is where I think this could go in a good direction. Since support and invalidation are not the same thing, the low point from June of last year is now the invalidation point. In other words, a wave 2 corrective could possibly go back 99.9% of wave 1 to the upside, giving us a pretty clean 5-wave rise up, even though this setup is no longer possible. Still, you have that. As I usually say, wave 2 wouldn't normally break below that level. Using distance as an extra safety measure around $575 or around the 78.6 retracement, there are some levels of structural support. Around $7, there are some levels of structural support. Around $7, there are some levels of structural support. Even so, we should be extra careful if there is a drop, no trend, and no signs of a rise. It's possible that this is the case right now. We do not break down. For now, if wave 2 can find support in this area, as is currently predicted, a third wave rally to the upside could take us over $90. The price would go up nicely with this. At this point, it looks like we might see another low, but I'm not sure. Now I have a new link. Please subscribe, leave a review, and hit the like button if you liked it. Thank you very much for looking at GrapCoin. In these short amounts of time, we need to be very flexible and busy as we look at things. Bye.